Attacker who want to access to your IoT device, he's not specifically targeting you. He don't know even who you are. They do some kind of internet scan to identify the number of devices which are vulnerable. And they take control over that vulnerability and they manage that devices remotely. That's where you are become a victim for that particular case. So the 60% of data breaches involve vulnerabilities because so many IoT devices are vulnerable to the internet. You don't believe me if I tell you how many number of it, right? Because we don't maintain updating the patch, we don't maintain upgrading the firmware. Whenever we buy cheap product, we just put it, it is there, it is doing its job, that's all we are aware. But we don't know what is happening behind the scene. And how many of you are aware about ransomware? Great. At least I can see few hands. Okay, great. So the ransomware is a type of attack to take the control over the remote system and get it locked, and the customer has to pay lump sum of money in order to release the lock. That's how the ransomware attack happens. These used to happen for Windows computers and some other laptops and desktop stuffs, right? But now if you see, there is a huge increase in the ransomware on the IoT devices. The attacker can take a control of your CCTV. The attacker can take a control of your mobile phone. The attacker can take a control of your washing machine, refrigerator, any devices he wants if it is vulnerable. And he will tell you have to pay this much amount, then only I will release the lock. You will not able to see anything, right? Your CCTV is being monitored by someone else and you are being watched. But you are not aware. But when they claim that money, then only you know that somebody is watching me and he needs such a money to release that control. So these ransomware targeting the IoT devices, the reason because it is vulnerable. They are mostly sending the malicious code via the vulnerability on the device and taking the control. So the amount of devices expected to double from 15 million to 30 million by 2025. Think about it. Number of devices, right? And the cyber